Are you getting low quality phone calls from Google Ads? Maybe the callers are hanging up right away or reaching out thinking you're a different company. There are several reasons why this could be happening and ways to fix it. In this video, I'll share some effective solutions to reduce irrelevant and spam phone calls based on my experience generating over 1,000 phone calls from Google Ads. So let's get started. So guys, if you're receiving lots of spam phone calls or low quality phone calls, here in this video we're going to talk about how to reduce those kind of phone calls and start bringing high quality phone calls while running Google Ads. So this is one of our example account, and for the last 30 days we've generated 89 phone calls, and these phone calls are mostly coming directly from ads, and we have 138 conversions. They can include calls directly coming from ads as well as phone call related conversions coming from the website, and only a few number of form submissions can also be included here, but overall the main goal is to generate as many phone calls as possible. And you can see other metrics as well. But how are the quality of these phone calls? To know that, I'm going to show you detailed call report so that you're going to be able to see the status of the phone calls, the call length, or other metrics. So we can see, are they really high quality phone calls, or they're just phone calls. For example, somebody is calling and hanging up immediately, or they might be looking for completely irrelevant services, or they might be looking for a different company, which means the call length can last very few seconds. But I'm going to show you how long is the phone calls we're getting, or we're going to talk about how to improve the number of high quality phone calls you're getting. So let's see the call details report, and this is the last 30 days. And as you can see, this is the duration of the phone calls, and you can see the caller's country code, area code, phone number, recording, status, call source. So calls might be coming from ads or they might be coming from the website, as you can see. And you can see the call type, and you can see campaign, ad group, and other data. So the main thing to differentiate the quality of the phone calls by looking at this report is you can filter out the duration. So we have overall 139 phone calls within the last 30 days, but they can be different types of phone calls. They can be spam phone calls, low quality, or some of them might be missed calls. So we're going to filter them out. So we're going to go there, duration seconds, and click on filter. And let's say we're going to count phone calls as real phone calls if there are more than, let's say, 40 seconds. And click on apply. Now we have around 105 phone calls, which means most of the phone calls we are getting are higher quality phone calls. So let's say this is more than 40 seconds, this is more than 2 minutes or close to 2 minutes. And if you're going to scroll down, you can see the quality of the phone calls we're getting. So overall, that's how you can analyze the quality of the phone calls. And you can also listen to some of the phone calls. These are unsupported call source or unverified URL. We need to verify the URL to listen to call recordings. But for some of the calls, you can even listen to the calls and analyze the quality of the phone calls as well. But overall, to analyze the quality of the phone calls very quickly, you can look at the call length. So how can they increase the call length, and how can they increase the quality of the phone calls? A quick reminder, want me to personally review your Google Ads account for free and record a short video with my findings? Click the link in the description below to request your free audit, and no commitment required. I'll personally review your account and send you the audit in a video format. So don't miss out and request it now. The first thing is we need to choose the correct campaign type. So Google Ads can have different campaign types, and we need to choose the best option that can bring us the highest quality phone calls. So I'm going to go to my own test account, and I cannot disclose the information of this client. So we're going to go to my test account and click on new campaign, and click on new campaign again. And our goal is going to be leads, or you can create campaigns without goals and guidance. This doesn't matter. And we're going to scroll down. These are the campaign types. So Google Ads may offer you to use Performance Max, but I would not suggest to use Performance Max. And if you're using Performance Max or any other smart campaigns, I would not be surprised if the quality of the phone calls are mostly spam. So it can even be more than 70 to 80% of the time, the phone call quality might be close to spam. And sometimes you may receive high quality phone calls, but overall the high quality phone calls and total phone call ratio can be very low. That's why I would not suggest you to run Performance Max or Display, and surely we don't have to run these campaigns. But if you would need to choose between these three campaigns, I would only choose Search campaign, not Performance Max, not Display, but only Search campaign. Search campaign can bring you very high quality traffic if you create a customized, highly relevant campaigns. So one of the real reasons you're getting spam phone calls, you might be using Performance Max. So you should start creating search campaigns. And the next reason could be if you're using conversion tracking and you're tracking phone calls as conversions, you should count phone calls which is more than 30 seconds as conversions. So if you're going to go to our conversion section, you can go to goals and the conversions, you can go to summary. You're going to scroll down. This is calls from ads, which is call extension. And if you're going to click on that and click on edit settings, as you can see, the call length is 10 seconds, which means here in this account, we're tracking phone calls more than 10 seconds as conversions. Because if you're running search campaigns, you're gonna most likely get high quality phone calls. So even if we are getting phone calls more than 10 seconds, we're counting them as conversions and we can follow up with those people who are calling to our business. But if you are getting phone calls more than 10 seconds with Performance Max, I would most likely consider that as spam phone call. But if you're getting that with search campaigns, you can follow up with those people and still the quality of those phone calls can be very high quality. But if you're experiencing lots of low quality phone calls, then you can change the settings, let's say to more than 40 seconds or even 60 seconds. Then in that way, you're gonna tell Google you need more of these kind of conversions and you're gonna only count phone calls more than 60 seconds as conversion. And if they're less than 60 seconds, you're not gonna count them as conversions. And Google then can try to bring you more and more number of these kind of phone calls to meet your criteria. So again, it can depend on your bid strategy as well. So you might be using maximize conversions or other conversion related bid strategies. But overall, if you are using only Google search campaigns, you can lower this number as 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds, depending on your criteria. The next reason could be you might not be using correct match types. So there are 3 match types: broad match, phrase match, and exact match. And most likely, if you are getting spam phone calls, you might be using broad match type. Or sometimes in certain locations, if there are too many competition, you might be using phrase match type, or phrase match types might be bringing competitor names as traffic. So in short, broad match types can bring lots of irrelevant and low quality traffic, which can result into spam phone calls. And sometimes in certain locations, phrase match can do that. So phrase match can attract lots of other users who are looking for other brands. And if phrase matches are doing that, you can pause phrase matches. So if you're going to go to our campaigns and see the campaigns, let's see this campaign and see its keyword. Let's say these are our target keywords, which is related to the plumbing industry. And let's say phrase matches are bringing lots of irrelevant traffic. It can easily happen if your location is too competitive, and you can know that after running your campaigns for a few days. But let's say in your location with phrase match keywords, you're getting mostly relevant traffic, but sometimes less relevant traffic, which might attract users who are looking for your competitors. Then you can add those competitor names as negative so you can keep cleaning your search terms report and still use phrase matches. Why I would encourage to use phrase matches? Because phrase matches can cost you less. And if you only target exact matches, which is one of the highest quality keywords, their cost can be much more expensive and there can be too much competition to target phrase match keywords. So I would suggest you, if you're using broad match, you can pause all the broad match keywords and you can change your broad match keywords into phrase match and exact match. And after running phrase matches sometime, phrase matches are also bringing lots of irrelevant traffic, including irrelevant service names or people are looking for your competitor names. If those kind of search terms consist most of your traffic volume, you can pause phrase matches as well. But if the phrase matches can mostly bring high quality traffic, but sometimes low quality traffic, you can keep adding negative keywords and you can keep cleaning your search terms report. And you should always use exact match keywords in combination with phrase match, or you can only use exact matches. And with that way, you can increase the quality of your traffic and reduce the chance of getting spam phone calls. And the next thing should be you should be adding lots of negative keywords and especially your competitor names as negative keywords. Because if you're running Google search ads, if people are looking for your competitor names, your ads can also show up. And that means if they're going to click on your ad and after knowing that you're a different company than what they're looking for, they might just call to your business and not use your service anyways. So you might receive another irrelevant phone call. So to reduce those kind of traffic, you should be adding your competitor names as negative right before you launch your campaigns. So there can be different ways how you can find your competitor names. You can go to tools and the planning. You can go to keyword planner and click on discover new keywords. And here we're going to put our target keyword. Let's say our industry is going to be plumbing. And these are the total number of keyword ideas we have, 1300 keyword ideas available. And you can go through these keywords and find irrelevant keywords which might be used by your potential customers. So this is one of the best ways. You can extract the keywords from here by going through these keywords one by one. For example, you may not offer $99 drain cleaning service and your price might be much more expensive. So you can add 99 as negative keyword, or you might think this is the competitor name and you might add this keyword as negative keyword and you may not receive those kind of keywords in the future. Or there is another way. You can go to refine section and refine keywords and click and open this section and uncheck all of them and only choose the brand terms. So we're going to choose this option and we're going to keep non-brands and select it. And we're going to scroll down and we're going to choose other brands as well. Scroll down and we're going to open service and unselect them and open this one and select that. Utility, we're going to unselect that. And others, sometimes it may include brand terms and we're going to review them. So we're going to exit out of that and we're going to review the remaining keywords. So we have 185 keyword ideas and it's going to be a little bit easier for us to analyze, and we're going to go through all of these keywords and find only the brand terms from here. And that may include your target keywords as well. So certain companies may just choose our own target keyword as their brand term. And we can target those kind of keywords anyways, because we can get relevant traffic from those kind of users and they might be actually looking for our service rather than that exact specific company. So that's how you can find competitor terms by using Google Ads Keyword Planner. And another way would be by using Google Maps. So for example, you can open Google Maps and open your nearby location and find competitor names from there. And you can list those competitor names and add them as negative keywords. So you can go to campaigns, you can go to keywords and add those keywords as your negative keywords. Or another way would be you can go to tools and on the shared library, you can go to exclusion lists and add those negative keywords as list so that you can apply them to specific campaigns. So these are how you can add negative keywords before launching your campaigns, and you can eliminate irrelevant traffic you may get in the future who might be looking for brand terms or other irrelevant terms. And the next thing is you should be creating very specific ad copies. So let's say again our industry is plumbing and we need to create very specific ad copy. So let me show you an example. So I'm going to duplicate this and we're going to go to ad section. So we're in the ad section and let's say we're going to see this ad and we're targeting commercial plumbing. And as you can see, these are the keywords we're targeting: commercial plumbers near me, commercial plumbers near me exact match, and commercial plumbers in my area. The point is, all of these keywords are related to commercial plumbing. And if you're going to scroll down, our ad copies are also related to commercial plumbing. So commercial plumbing services, commercial plumbing, our location name, local commercial plumbers. So the ad copies are related to commercial plumbing. The point is, create your headlines and descriptions related to your exact specific target keywords. And with that way, you can increase your relevancy and your keywords will be relevant to your ad copies. And if you make your landing pages relevant to your ad copies, it can be very relevant and you can attract very high quality users. At the same time, once they land on your website and they see the website is very relevant to what they're looking for, and they can call to your business and the quality of the phone calls can be very high. So try to create your ad copies very relevant to your target keywords. So if you're using the keywords commercial plumbing, your ad copy should say something like commercial plumbing related keyword. And if you're, let's say, targeting residential plumbing, your ad copies should say something like residential plumbing services or some related keywords. And the next thing in our list, you should be targeting very high intent or high quality keywords. So we're going to go to our Google Ads Keyword Planner again. And we're going to see all keywords from here. And we're going to reset all the keywords. And as you can see, we have again 1,357 keyword ideas available. and we can only select very high quality keywords from here. This keyword is already high intent because some people may search something like plumbing, and plumbing can have different kinds of intent. So people might be just searching for information, and they might be learning the industry, or they might be your competitors who are getting more information. But if you're using like plumbing near me, there is a very high chance that somebody is looking for that service near their area. So you should target those kind of keywords to increase your chance of getting high quality phone calls. So for example, we're going to choose this keyword, this. So as an example, I've quickly chosen these keywords: plumbing near me, emergency plumber near me, plumbing service near me, 24-hour plumber near me, plumbing companies near me, best plumbers near me, local plumbers near me, plumbers in my area. As you can see, these are very high quality keywords and can be used by somebody who is looking for your services. And if your keywords are this kind of high intent, and if your campaigns are high quality and very relevant to your target keywords, and if your landing pages are relevant to your target keywords, there is a very high chance you can get high quality phone calls, and you can consistently get those kind of high quality phone calls. And once you've created those kind of campaigns, you can keep optimizing your campaigns and start cleaning your search terms report and identify the winning areas, which areas might be bringing more conversions, and you can keep optimizing your account. So again, guys, if you want me to personally audit your Google Ads account for free and send you that audit in a video format, you can click the link in the description below. Or if you guys want me to manage your Google Ads account and help you generate phone calls by using Google Ads, you can also click the link in the description below. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching this video, and see you guys in my other videos.